he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. That's the safety, Andre Cisco.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Throwing to begin. It's Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get it. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Saints have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch. But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down after a gain of 7.
One of the easy, really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. First and 10. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. Williams to throw on second down. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2. It's a gain of 10, and they'll get a fresh set of downs.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On second down, it's Williams. That is caught by the tight end, Dawson Knox. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is first touchdown this year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you have hit that for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
They'll come up here first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted.
Intercepted by the Falcons. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
They'll run. It's Ty Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offense right as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
First carry for one of the most versatile players in the league, Cordero Patterson. He'll get this just past the 45 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 9. On the carry, it's Patterson. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. A throw caught by Judy on the outside.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Now Hurts on 4th down. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That one incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Third and long. They bring Judy in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked up by Foye Oluokun.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
We are through. Here's 1st and 10. We'll try the right side with Robinson. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs, kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of there.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. Oh, he gets it right back.
And, man, does he dodge a bullet right there, Mike, on that sack. He's fortunate. That ball bounced right back to him, and he's able to recover it and keep possession for his team.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Ivan Pace.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! A friend in the right spot at the right time. A fumble, not a turnover, but a TD.
This kind of a feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Here's a run. And he's in. Put down 6. They can take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They bring Judy in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He keeps it himself. 12 yards off down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
A play fake. Now Williams. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll take this one up to about the 34-yard line. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the 1st half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. The tight end Ertz in motion. A 2nd down throw for Hurts. He gets that complete to Cedric Wilson.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. And they'll throw here with Hurts. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the 1st down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. 10 yards on the pickup. And that's good for a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now it's Hurts. able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and now set up second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He finds Judy on that one. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. A first down throw for Hurts. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
To throw on second down is Hurts. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They bring Jeudy in motion. Play action. Here's Hurts. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Atlanta.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his second miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Now, Watkins on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
With the score, Saints 14, Falcons 6.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. bring Judy in motion. On first down, it's Hurts. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On second down, Hurts. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. And it'll be third down.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, Hurts. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Falcons getting their punter out there. And back deep is Quez Watkins. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. 1st and 10 now from the 36. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he backed to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
And that is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's going to have a Saints 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. Now, a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
A give, and here comes Robinson. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Another run here for Robinson. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down. It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
They send the tight end in motion. Now he'll run it.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Here's a third down and 4. Here's Williams. And this ball incomplete on third down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get across the 5, and that's it. Good coverage. They got him down at the 6. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, Hurts. A pass taken in by Johnson. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds, up past the 35-yard line.
So often, the only way to combat the perfect blitz call is to beat the blitz with the ball. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open man and get the ball out of his hand because he holds on to that ball for 1 count longer. And most likely was going to result in a sack.
A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. They'll come up now for second down and 4. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down. So we are... So a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's first and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got his tight end. There's Hurts.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
On the ground, it's Johnson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. They bring Judy in motion. On third down, here's Hurts. He'll try to run for it.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is Hunt. What a throw. Ty Johnson. Touchdown, Falcons. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now, Hurts. That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
1st and 10.